Welcome once again to Breakfast Central, and of course we're going straight into the world of sports with the as always, ever dazzling Onyinyechi Obaroh to guide us through. Good morning, Onyinyechi.
Good morning, Osa. Good morning, Olive. It's great. Great Friday.
Good to have you here as well. What's the update in the world of sports? We know that the Commonwealth Games has kicked off. Tell us about it.
Yes, the Commonwealth Games for 2022 kicked off yesterday, Thursday night, with of course, some great loud celebration. Everything in Birmingham was crammed with references from the host city, history and culture, and a 2.5 opening ceremony marked the start of Britain's biggest multi-sport event since the London Olympics. Now, from the African perspective, South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria are the most decorated nations from the continent, and 2022 will present them an opportunity to close the gap to those ahead of them in the all-time medal table. Cricket will be making a return to the Games for the first time in 24 years in the form of the Women's T20 tournament. South Africa, England, Australia and India, they'll be the most favoured also out of the 8 nations to reach the semi-finals. Now, to keep us abreast with the game that kicked off yesterday would be Sport, as I popularly would call him, and his name, Owolabi Aleshinloye, is in Birmingham, England to cover the Commonwealth Games for 2022. Thank you, Sport, for joining us today on Breakfast Sport.
Good morning, and good morning, Oye, and good morning to Nigeria.
Good morning, Owolabi. Of course, we had the 2022 Commonwealth Games kicked up yesterday with a beautiful opening ceremony. I know you were in the stadium, of course, witnessing that for 2022. What African country or countries or even athletes do you look up to give us a good account of themselves in this year's competition?
Oh, well, the thing is, the focus will be on Africa, but most especially on Nigeria. We are here because of Nigeria. And also, let me just say, where I believe we can justify, as far as athletics is concerned, to be emotional, just coming in from the World Athletics Championship, the best in our category. But let's see what goes. But today there will be table tennis. That is why you see I'm only waiting for the boss to start off the venue. The basketball table tennis will start by so sorry because I've seen a ball that I want to catch away. So like I said, table tennis will start in the next couple of minutes by 9:30 by their schedule. So we just have to be there. But let's see how it goes. But I can tell you. So so sorry for the distraction. But the thing is, let's see what Africa can do. But I believe that Africa will do fine. But on other sports, Nigeria will be participating in athletics, basketball today, but Nigeria will be participating. But let me get to the venue of this thing, then I'll send you every other thing. But I can tell you, the people are ready. I'm most especially the venue for myself and others. Everywhere you can see, I just walk into the bus. The free bus to find out accredited journalists or you are part of the people that are working with the game. But everything is just going smoothly. This is the system we have on the African continent.
Okay, great one. It's really very exciting to know that it's a busy one around where you are, trying to catch a train there to the event center. But which of the events do you think is a stronghold for African athletes this year's competition?
Well, let's say, firstly, I'll pick the others one. So for us, whether we like it or not, as far as the world is concerned, the Nigerian lady is the first as far as that side is concerned. And also, you can look at the basketball as well, because some African countries will be doing fine in the basketball court. And also, South Africa, when it talks about rugby, they are one of the biggest countries as far as rugby is concerned. And South Africa will be participating in rugby, and rugby also will start today. But I think, Africa will surely excel at this Tuesday.
Okay, thank you, Owolabi. Thank you so much for giving us that update all the way from Birmingham, where the 2022 Commonwealth Games is ongoing. Of course, we'll be catching up with you to give us more updates from the events that will start up today. Thank you, Owolabi. All right, and there, of course, bringing us updates from Birmingham, where the Commonwealth Games is ongoing. We have a lot of noise and a busy schedule there. He's about to catch a train to the event center, so we'll get more from Owolabi Aleshinloye as the event continues at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. But I must tell you that Africans will be making their showing there and will be trying to, make amends from what happened in Oregon at the World Athletics Championship for the likes of Toby Amusan. She's already there. She landed in Birmingham yesterday, also have another glory. So we'll be hoping to get a medal. Nigeria will be hoping to get a medal from Toby Amusan there. It's a rumor also the Nigerian contingents have their captain, Blessing Ogborodudu, who is the captain of the side and was the flag bearer yesterday at the opening ceremony. For Team Kenya, Ferdinand Omayala did not have any visa issues. He is there already with Team Kenya. So Team Kenya came in batches, different batches, and we're hoping that they will be able to bring glory to their nation as they had a really bit of a poor showing at the World Athletics Championship. For Team South Africa, Wade van der Kerk will not be donning the flag at the Commonwealth Games this year. He was not listed as part of the athletes that will represent South Africa in this year's competition. So for the likes of Caster Semenya, they'll all be there. Connie Simbine will be there. Of course, I'm looking at Kwetsi and the Paralympian there lifting the flag bearer of the South African team. They came out in colors. Yes, South Africa has a stronghold in para and powerlifting. So we're hoping that they will get more gold from there. South Africa left with no gold medal, no medal at all at the World Athletics Championship. So they'll be looking to get more this time at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. A lot of talks came out about the Commonwealth Games because these games started off with just 5 individuals, and these were just to put all countries together during the colonial period. But this time they say that maybe it's time to maybe end the game, or as it's inconsequential as they say. But those debates will be on hold for this 2022 edition to get underway. Osa, Olive, there's a lot happening in Birmingham as we speak.
Yeah, absolutely. And, two things that I'll quickly, if you can quickly speak on, the first one would be the Community Shield, which is taking place on Sunday. And of course, there's some Africans that will be taking part in it, hoping that, one team or the other lifts the trophy. Mm-hmm. But aside that, also with regards to the Commonwealth Games, I'm hungry to see African countries or, African athletes participate in some other sport, that isn't necessarily, 100 meters or 400 meters, hurdles. Or,
yeah, we will have a lot. There are different varieties there. We've got powerlifting, we've got weightlifting, we've got table tennis,
absolutely,
track and field, all basketball, all over there, rugby, cricket, and that's where South Africa has got a stronghold, cricket.
Absolutely. So what are your thoughts on Community Shield?
Community Shield, wait and see now. Of course, that's another story for another day, but I would be on the fence for this one.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Onyinyechi Obaroh. We are excited to see how the Commonwealth, Birmingham 2022, as it's fondly referred to, turns out. And we wish all the players there the best. Like I always say, may the best man and woman win.
Of course, thank you so much.